This is what people my father's age would buy when they had a midlife crisis.
Yeah, the Miata. The Miata is like a guy who divorced his wife or got caught cheating on his wife, and he's going through like a horrible divorce.
Yeah.
Like a vicious, like she's taken a lot of shit, and he's covering it up with a pair of sunglasses and a Miata. Music is a bit high right now. Okay, so maybe
I'm on
bring down the music. Bring down the music a little bit. Warbs, hello, hello. Now
Option.
I eventually probably will get my prostate checked, and there's the whole thing of like, oh no, the doctor stick his finger in your ass. Oh no, oh no. And you're actually not supposed to get your prostate checked when you're young. Because did you hear about this weird phenomenon? Because we all know that our thoughts affect our body in a way sometimes greater than we realize.
Okay.
There was this thing going on where these dudes, they started doing prostate exams younger to fucking see if they could prevent more prostate cancer. And what they found is that way more men were being diagnosed with prostate cancer because you apparently like your body gets and loses cancer all the time.
What?
Like it's yeah, like before it gets to the stage where it's going to kill you, your body will like beat it and destroy it. So they were finding like small traces of it, and they'd be like, "You got cancer," and then people are like, "Oh no, I have cancer," and then they fucking think they got it and shit, and then it ends up progressing into something worse because now they believe that there's something wrong with their body.
Interesting. That's that sounds like some weird crystal, what's it called again? Holistic medicine type shit.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Look it up. Look up the data.
I will not be looking that up, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, fucking Jaywalker. He was like, wait, I'm tripping. That's my music. That was too loud. He was listening to Drake. God damn it. Oh.
Like, dude, we are. Yeah, no. Thank you for letting us know that we're too loud when it's like you're listening to your own music. You're high as shit right now. Aren't you, Jaywalker?
Also, Alex Bond comes in. First-time viewer says, I get my prostate checked monthly for pleasure. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's good, Like, I feel like you think a doctor probably presses on some of the most prostates of anyone. Mm-hmm. So they would have a good idea of how to press on it to make you come. I've heard that happens sometimes, that people get their prostate checked and they come.
That's interesting. So you're medically diagnosed to be a gay man? Is that how that works then?
Yeah. Unless your doctor's a lady. Maybe it's a lady doctor.
True. The classic, I fell for the classic women can be doctors mistake. I would have fallen for that fucking riddle back in the day.
Misogynist. How dare you?
Have you been following any of the Kyle Rittenhouse trial?
I saw one video of him today crying while he was on trial. Yeah. And then I also saw that clip of the lawyers going, "What the fuck?" when someone admitted to
pointing a gun, right?
Someone pointed a gun.
Because that kind of, that really fucks up your case if you're looking to throw this dude in jail and somebody was pointing a gun at him when he shot. But yeah. I don't know. The whole thing's so fucked because he's like 16, but it's like he's got internet poisoning or something, right? Like
he's got internet poisoning, and it's also like, 16 is young to put some fucking kid in jail, and then you can totally fucking come back with the argument that like, oh well, fucking they're like, if he was a young black man, it'd be no problem putting him in jail, which is I 100% agree with. But it doesn't, I don't think the answer to solving that problem is, oh, well, this guy has to go to jail too. It's that none of these kids should be going to jail.
The answer is not to expand your cruelty.
But, I haven't seen much else. What else did you see about this fucking Kyle Rittenhouse?
Nothing, just saw him crying, and people, it's always so funny when somebody, this always happens when someone goes missing and they're suspecting of the husband or something. Everyone feels like they're very good at assessing the emotions of other people. And I was watching, I'm like, I have no idea what, you know what I mean? For one, I've never murdered a person. Two, I'm not a 16-year-old at the heart of a national firestorm. Yeah. So,
people are like, great acting and shit.
Somebody said his mom drove him down there. It's like, wait, what?
Oof.
Now, she's the one. I'm big on throwing parents in jail,
Yeah.
If your kid...
Lock her up.
I think it should be from 13 to 22... your parents are legally responsible for your crimes.
Yeah, you think that's
I think that's the model. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Some of these eggs come out bad, though, man. Some of them come out fucking loosey goosey, and they're just like, they were born to kill from the conception. And those guys, man, like, I don't know, because you got these people that have multiple kids, and it's not like the womb is sour.
Isn't it?
Fucking isn't it? It's the womb's fault.
It's the womb's
As we all
fault.
know, if a killer is bred, it is the woman's fault every single time. That's how we know this from the Bible.
Every murderer that has ever existed was birthed from a woman. Take that into consideration.
Yes. Pretty hard to argue with that.
It's true. Have you ever thought about how you would deal with murdering someone? I have never thought of that, but I have had nightmares where I've murdered people, and the pressure of it would break me as a person. I don't think I could do that.
Have I thought about it? No. I think because it would be so stressful.
Yeah.
So stressful. I think I would just I'd try to forget about it. I just try to like eat a bunch of ice cream or something and just be like, I'm just chilling out. I don't know like what else I could do other than just try to chill out.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it, though, is to just eat your emotions when you've murdered a person.
Yeah. Ketchup and mac and cheese rocks, someone says in chat.
Oh my God.
You say that's the... I do like ketchup and mac and cheese, but you're like, that's the
ultimate mark of poverty in my world.
Yeah.
For
You're
like
you're poor.
that and potato chips. You know, when you go in somebody's house and it smells like potato chips, I'm like, this person doesn't have a 401k. That's for certain. They're never going to retire.
401k.
No.
They're never retiring. They're working till death.
Let me tell you why I don't have any investments, okay?
Yeah, no, he has a good reason. He has a very good reason.
My family went bankrupt 4 times, and at the heart of that was the stock market. And my dad was a very intelligent man. I think you can come up with a philosophy to invest in anything if you're so inclined. And ultimately, it is pretty much random happenstance, whatever the fuck occurs, you know? Especially with, like, crypto or Ethereum. It's like, you know, it has value and people buy it, so people are making money off of it, and I'm not going to disparage that. But do I think it's, like, actually tethered to the reality and not just speculation? I don't, personally. That's me. So I keep my money in my bank account, and I piss it away on barbecue chickens. That's what I do. That's where my investment goes.
It's wild because this experience has made you probably one of the most meticulous people with money I've ever met.
I am,
and so you probably do very well in investments and cryptos and all that kind of stuff.
It's just like knowing, like once again, my dad was a stockbroker for, I don't know, probably 15, 20 years. And just watching him kind of work. And in every other field, he was successful. And then when it came to investments, it's like, it's just so hard to know, you know, what is a good investment and what isn't. And like, if your opinion about whether something is a good investment is already factored into the price of the investment, there's just a million variables. And I would rather have the peace of mind of knowing that my money is sitting there doing absolutely nothing and depreciating with each passing day. That's what I look for in an investment. So,
not bad. It's a type. And also, it's like we might all go into some sort of apocalypse soon. So, what is all any of this currency going to be worth?
Exactly. And if we go
maybe nothing.
If we go into an apocalypse, I've always thought, could you imagine if you were like a dental hygienist and then the apocalypse occurs? I'd be so fucking pissed if I've been playing this straight the entire time, and it's like, you know.
No, if you've been playing this straight, if you've been this entire time, you've been fucking cleaning teeth and doing whatever the fuck to try and get by, and then the world goes tits up and like the new currency is fucking fists and velocity, you would be fucking choked.
Fist and like, velocity. Imagine... I like that as a currency. Here, I'm about to slug an egg back here, folks. This is for the 10 subs. An egg to you this afternoon.
10 sub raw egg slug. Guys, it's happening to you right now. Is that free range chicken, Kim?
No, it is the opposite. I was going to say, Because we had, like, in the last couple times I've eaten eggs, they've been very high quality brown free range eggs. And I was like, what am I doing here? I'm losing money on every fucking egg I eat raw. And then I just got some, Holocaust torture eggs. And I was like, now we're talking, right?
I'm losing money on every egg. See? This is the mentality that would make you a good investor, Cam.
Yes. Yo, this baby's kicking off. You ready? No, you're not. Okay, well.
I was drinking water. Okay, whatever, man. This is fucking... Everyone loves Rocky. Watch me Rocky these guys out of my way as I fucking just drive into their cars. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, fucking Corvette. Okay. I was gonna say... I've been participating in No Nut November.
Ooh.
Guys.
You have?
I have not. I have not
really
nutted all of November. So
I've been
far.
nutting
10
hard.
days in.
I've been nutting all over the place.
You've been nutting hard. You've been nutting extra potentially.
Extra. I've been making up for the lack of nuts that other people have been hitting.
Have been missing. I see. I've never done No Nut November before. I'm like, it's just kind of a silly meme, right? But I'm like, it's also. I think it's good to abstain from anything for a certain period of time. So I'm using it as a way to quit porn and also to see if I can do this No Nut November. It's a little hard because people straight up send me porn in various forms.
Yeah.
I get nudes quite
like
a bit.
Personal
but
porn.
I also... Personal porn. I get personal porn, which I think that still counts as porn.
It is.
And I also, there's one of my friends, she just sends me like straight up porn. She'll be like, oh, I saw this fucking crazy porn. Check this out. And I'll go, oh, that is a crazy one. And then I jerk off.
Crazy.
It's
wow,
crazy.
What a crazy one, man.
Crazy. What a crazy
This
one.
is crazy.
She has great taste in porn. She has great taste in porn. And so when she sends me a porn, I'm always like, here we go. She says, she's like, I got a bunch of friends who I send porn to. She's like, I'll put you on the mail list. And so I was more than happy to get on the list because the first one she sent me was, she's like, this is one of the best ones I got. It was like very well curated hentai.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, good. You got, it's like there's diversity in this lineup. And I'm personally not a fan of hentai. I'll read a hentai manga every now and again. Reading it, it's great. But the animation of regular hentai I always find like kind of brutish and just it's unsatisfying. This one was great. This one was great and perverted in a way that only the Japanese know how to be perverted. The Japanese are perverted in a very special way.
No, well, I feel like the Germans are, all the Axis powers really got kicked up after they lost that war, huh? It's like...
I was thinking about this just the other day about how the losing the war, because there is that big thing people say, oh, they lost the war, so now they have weird like sexual fetishes, which is like everyone. We got the West, we got fucking incest porn out the ass, so it's like everyone's fucking doing it. But I think all media, everything's really affected. I'm watching a lot of anime right now, and I'm watching this one, Parasite. And it kind of just continuously gets sad. And a lot of animes, the hero doesn't win, or the terrible tragedies beforehand, and things are very graphic and dark. And I'm like, oh yeah, because if you watch a lot of Western media, it's like the hero wins at the end and the good guy and saves the day and happy ever after and all that kind of shit. If you grew up in a nation where 2 atom bombs were dropped on your country, you'd be like, yeah, you don't always get a happy ending. You don't always get a happy ending to things.
Yeah. Like we said last time, it's very hard to spin being hit with an atomic bomb into a podcast or any of the things that people in the comedy community have tried to pivot into after their hopes and dreams were kind of shattered by COVID.
The fucking atomic bomb podcast.